Welcome to BSc Statistics students. In this class, I explain confidence interval for population variance sigma square in the normal population. Confidence interval for the population variance sigma square. We have discussed confidence interval for population mean when sigma is known, sigma is not known, which are all cases we have discussed. Now, confidence intervals for population variance sigma square in the normal population. So for which again let us consider x1, x2 and so on xn be a random sample of size n drawn from a normal population with mean mu and variance sigma square. That is, we have to consider the population parameters are these mu and sigma square. So I write this is x follows a normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square. This is usual. While considering this, we have in this case to estimate the population variance sigma square to calculate to obtain in the form of interval, that is confidence interval. What is the confidence interval for the estimation of population variance sigma square, and what would be the confidence interval of estimating the population variance sigma square, and then for which we consider chi-square distribution. So for example, you consider for these parameters the chi-square variate is ns square divided by sigma square. That is keeping in view of the variances, the sample variance and population variance. ns square by sigma square follows a chi-square distribution with n minus 1 degrees of freedom. This is the fact we know, right? And from the chi-square tables, at specified alpha level of significance and specified some degrees of freedom. For example, here n minus 1 is degrees of freedom. Like that, some specified degrees of freedom we have to consider from the chi-square tables. We have a certain value, the probability for the confidence coefficient 1 minus alpha. What is alpha? Level of significance. 1 minus alpha is confidence coefficient. For example, this is 5%, 95% confidence coefficient. Right? Like that probability, it is going to be considered as chi-square 1 minus alpha by 2. I write clearly 1 minus alpha by 2 less than or equal to chi-square alpha by 2. That is chi-square 1 minus alpha by 2. That is, this is a significant value. This is also significant value. This is what chi-square. For example, here we consider the chi-square statistic is ns square by sigma square. These two are the significant values which can be obtained from chi-square tables at alpha level of significance and degrees of specified degrees of freedom. That is here alpha by 2, 1 minus alpha by 2. We get this chi-square tabulated value, significant value. At alpha by 2, we get this is another chi-square tabulated value, right? Significant value. And from this, what we consider now, probability of chi-square 1 minus alpha by 2 is less than or equal to chi-square. I am considering ns square by sigma square, chi-square statistic. I have considered ns square by sigma square is less than or equal to chi-square alpha by 2. It is equivalent to be 1 minus alpha. This is what confidence coefficient. How much confident we are to a probable lie of a particular population parameter sigma square in a particular interval, right? For which what we have to consider, this is to explain this, I consider these two equations, equation 1 and equation 2, right? What is equation 1? We can consider this is chi-square 1 minus alpha by 2. It is less than or equal to ns square by sigma square, right? So which implies I take the sigma square left hand side and this value to the right hand side, so that sigma square is less than or equal to ns square divided by chi square 1 minus alpha by 2, right? This is what let you consider equation 1. And now you consider next result, next inequation or equation, that is ns square divided by sigma square, second part, this one is less than or equal to chi square alpha by 2, which implies if you consider, which implies what I'm considering, I'm taking this chi square alpha by to the left hand side, this sigma square right hand side, that is I'm considering ns square divided by chi square alpha by 2, it is less than or equal to sigma square, it is less than or equal to sigma square. Alright, from these two we can obtain that this is, let you consider equation 2. From these two we can obtain that sigma square is less than or equal to this, and ns square by alpha by 2 less than or equal to sigma square. Therefore sigma square is lies in between these two intervals. Therefore from 1 and 2, above these two results, we have from 1 and 2 we have the result ns square divided by chi square alpha by 2 is less than or equal to sigma square less than or equal to ns square divided by chi square 1 minus alpha by 2. That chi square significant value at 1 minus alpha by 2. Is it clear? I explain again. So from these two, 1 and 2, we can have ns square by chi square by alpha by 2 less than or equal to sigma square. Sigma square less than or equal to ns square divided by chi square 1 minus alpha by 2. Right. So therefore, by substituting this value in this probability of chi square 1 minus alpha by 2 less than or equal to ns square by sigma square less than or equal to chi square alpha by 2, which implies it is nothing but this. What is this? ns square by chi square alpha by 2 less than or equal to sigma square less than or equal to ns square by chi square 1 minus alpha by 2, which means therefore probability of ns square divided by chi square alpha by 2, it is less than or equal to sigma square is less than or equal to ns square divided by chi square 1 minus alpha by 2. It is equivalent to be 1 minus alpha. Now you see, we have obtained the result, that is 1 minus alpha confidence coefficient, confidence intervals of the population variance sigma square is nothing but ns square by sigma square and ns square by chi square alpha by 2 and ns square by chi square 1 minus alpha by 2. I write therefore 1 minus alpha confidence intervals for population variance sigma square. It is nothing but is ns square divided by chi square alpha by 2 and ns square divided by chi square 1 minus alpha by 2. Chi square 1 minus alpha by 2. This is what the confidence interval at alpha level of significance at specified degrees of freedom. For example, here n minus 1 degrees of freedom. Here for ns square by sigma square follows chi square distribution with n minus 1 degrees of freedom. Therefore, it has n minus 1 degrees of freedom, and this is the value alpha by 2, that is at level of significance alpha by 2, and this is chi square, another significant value going to be considered as at 1 minus alpha by 2. For example, if alpha is equal to 5%, then alpha by 2 is equal to 0.025, that is then ns square, then is 95% confidence limits, confidence intervals, if we consider intervals, is ns square by chi square 0.025 alpha by 2 and ns square divided by 1 minus 0.025, that is chi square 0.975. Am I right? 0.975 at specified degrees of freedom n minus 1 degrees of freedom, and 0.025 we have to obtain 1 chi-square, n minus 1 degrees of freedom, and 0.975 we have to obtain another chi-square tabulated value. These are the two significant values we have to obtain, and so that ns square by chi-square 0.025 and ns square by chi-square 0.975, which is nothing but confidence intervals, 95% confidence intervals for the population variance sigma square in the of the normal population, right? This is what the 1 minus alpha confidence intervals for the population variance sigma square is ns square by chi-square alpha by 2 and ns square by chi-square 1 minus alpha by 2. Do you understand this? This is what the confidence intervals of calculation of population variance sigma square. Confidence intervals for population variance sigma square in the normal population, in which we use chi-square distribution. Thank you so much.